Good afternoon, adventurers. This is SEL with Miss Liz, and today we're making Goo Sensory Bags. So I practiced and I already made one. I'll make a different color today. I'm going to show you all the ingredients that you need to make your Goo Sensory Bag, and you will need parents or guardians' help with this because it does require heat. So first you're going to want to get a pot, and I already have 4 cups of water in my pot. Once you get your 4 cups of water, then you're going to get 1 cup of cornstarch. You're going to get a little messy, but it's okay, as long as you help clean up after the end. Okay, see, I'm already making a mess. And the first time I did my Goo bag, I kind of had cornstarch chunks in it, but that was because I put it on the heat while I was doing it, so we're going to mix it before I put it on the heat. Try to get close to 1 cup, and that looks pretty good. Like I said, we're going to get messy, so it's okay. Then you're going to take your whisk and you're going to whisk. And if you want to do it in small chunks too, that might be better because might still have kind of chunks in it too. So if you take just 1 cup of water and a little bit of cornstarch, and it should have this like milky look, but don't drink it, it's not milk. And just when you kind of feel that the cornstarch is dissolved in all the water, then you can put it on the heat. And it should be on medium heat. And I'm going to turn my little guy up some. And then while that's starting, I'm going to get 1/3 cup of sugar. Stir that around too. When it gets really warm, you'll start to see it boiling. All the bubbles will start coming up. And then it won't turn this milky color anymore. It will start turning into Vaseline, which will look kind of gross, but it's really cool when you put it in the bag. And when you start seeing the bubbles, it's important to keep whisking so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. So this is the consistency that you're going to want to go for. This is the Vaseline look I was kind of talking about. Just kind of keep stirring until it's all dissolved. We're going to take it off the heat and put it on a hot pad, and we need to let it cool before we can put it in our sealable gallon bag. I have no cornstarch chunks in here this time, so that's good. Make sure you're very careful because this is very hot, if you could see the steam coming up from the pot. So we're going to take it off the heat and put it onto a hot pad to let it cool. And then you can mix it a couple more times, but we're just going to let this sit here for about like 5-10 minutes and let it cool completely before we put it in the bag, otherwise it'll be too warm. So now after the Goo has cooled, you won't see any steam and you can kind of, see that it's okay. We're gonna get a spatula and you're gonna scoop it into your 1 gallon size sealable bag. And parents, if you want to double bag it, I recommend double bagging it just in case it might pop or something. Try to get as much of it out as you can. Don't want any Goo go to waste. Next, you're going to want to take your bag, and if you have some Goo, just kind of wipe it off along the sealable part. Then you want to get a food coloring. I'm going to try to make orange. As you can see, the first one that I made was blue. And it's easier to do the food coloring when it's in the bag so it doesn't get the pot all messy. You want to be very careful because if you get it on your hands, it will kind of stain your hands. So I'm going to put 1 drop of red, and then yellow. And then you want to seal your Goo and make sure it doesn't have any air in it. And then you're going to mix it all together. And then eventually the color will start to move to all the Goo. It will make some funny noises too. What it should look like at the end. Your Goo Sensory Bag. For this week, for your adventure log journal, write about a time whenever you got angry, and then how did you let your body calm down afterwards. These Goo bags are great for if you're angry and you just want something to kind of squeeze onto. This has been SEL with Miss Liz, and I hope to see you guys next week.